What do you think of the word when you hear party? I tend to think of birthday parties, special events, or graduations. And with all of these, we like to celebrate. We all have different ways or different traditions with our families, but most people like having parties. Now, there are definitely a lot that goes into having a party, but I think the fun part is planning. Every year since I was born, I've had a birthday party. But of course, when I was little, I would have my parents plan the party because I didn't know how to. But when I turned about 6 years old, I wanted to plan my own birthday party. So I decided to have a camp out with my friends and family. I loved it. We played games and had lots of food, and it was amazing. Some people think that parties are too much work, too expensive, or too much drama. But there are always ways to plan birthday parties or any party without it being too expensive or too much drama. But today I will take you step by step on an easy way of planning a birthday party, and when you're done, it will be all worth it in the end. According to Ralph Metzer, the first step into planning a birthday party is to decide on a date and time. This is important to do because you need to decide whether that day works for people and they're not too busy, whether the weather is going to be good enough to have it outside versus inside, or whether your friends can come on that day. Best times for parties are on Friday evenings and Saturdays. People are out of school and not at work, and they're normally gallivanting to do something fun. I'd suggest having it close to your birthday party though, so that it makes it more memorable and exciting. The next step to planning a birthday party is to pick a theme. While you're doing this step, you need to think about what your guests would like, what would be age appropriate, and what you would like and what would be fun. I have had beach parties, sleepovers, laser craze, and a whole bunch of themes. But it should be about you, but you should also think about your guest. There are so many themes to choose from. It is almost an endless possibilities. Some themes for girls are a beach party, a fear factor party, a movie party, a costume party, or a deal or no deal party. Some themes for guys could be a video game day, a sports party, a superhero party, or an adventure party. Now, not all these would work depending on the age or interest, but that's where you have to be creative and think of what your friends would love to do and what you would love to do with them. Now, throughout the next steps, I'll show you what's going to work with the theme of sweets. Next, you need to decide on your invitations. You should probably send these out 2 to 3 weeks before the party so that they can decide whether they can come. I'd also suggest to put an RSVP date on it so that you can know who's coming, how many people are coming, and how much supplies to get. For my invitation of the theme of sweets, I made a lollipop, and then it opens up, and then you put all the information inside of it. But you could do whatever that you want. I would suggest doing something age appropriate because if you're doing something too little or too old, then your friends may not like it and they'll go home not wanting to not go to your parties ever again. Next, your cake, your games, and your treat bags. Again, it should have something to do with your theme. For example, if your theme is sweets, you could do a lollipop-shaped cake, or you could do anything that has to do with sweets and candy. I'd suggest to at least put one game together for your guests so that they could be entertained and enjoy themselves. If you're doing the theme sweets, you could put together a life-size game of Candyland and make your friends the players, or you could do a scavenger hunt with a giant chest of candy at the end, or whatever you think would be fun. Also, it wouldn't be a bad idea to ask your friends what would they think is going to be cool to incorporate in the party. You don't have to go overboard and spend too much money like rich and famous people like on the show My Sweet 16. Just do something easy and simple that your friends will enjoy. And I know it sounds funny now, but don't be afraid to use coupons and look through the best deals, so that you can get your money's worth and that it's not too extreme. A couple days prior to the party, I'd suggest starting to set up. Don't wait till the last minute and just barely work things together, because it will not look finished. And if you do, I'm telling you, it will look sloppy and not well done. And it gives something for you to do while leading up to the party. To sum it up, too many people think parties are a waste of time, too much energy, or too much work to do. I think it's important to have a party because they are great memories. They are also give you something to do when you are bored. And you don't have to make it too difficult, costly, or hard. Just follow simple steps: date, time, theme, event, invitations, and games. It's so much simpler than you think, and you'll have a great time and make memories with your friends just like I have.